What is up guys, Limo here, hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a while I didn't post a video, but here I am. So, today I want to talk about how to have a rotation of women and how to manage it in a way that it doesn't take too much of your time, because one of the biggest concerns that I get from guys all over the world is, I'm a business owner, how do you want me to date girls all the time because I don't have a lot of time? Or I work 16 hours a day at a job, how do you want me to date girls? I don't really have much time, I don't have time to approach all day, blah blah blah. And you know, I understand that, I get that. Now, if you have the right systems, if you have the right practices, getting girls shouldn't take a lot of time. It should take you maximum 30 minutes a day, maximum. If you don't have 30 minutes a day, you don't have a life. I'm sorry to say that, but if you don't have 30 minutes a day to go out, you know, smell the roses, talk to a bunch of girls, or just, you know, walk by yourself, you don't have a life. So you all have 30 minutes. And if you say you don't have 30 minutes, you're lying. You're spending 30 minutes elsewhere, scrolling on social media or doing something else that's not very productive. We all have 30 minutes to an hour to dedicate to social life. So you have time. So that's the first thing. You have time to go out, talk to some girls and get some girls. Now, when you get the girls, how do you get a rotation of women? Well, it's very simple. When you're gonna be dating a couple of girls, you're gonna be seeing them once first. Then if it goes well, maybe you're gonna see them a second time. Then if it goes well, maybe you're gonna see them a third time. So, you know, after 3 times that you see them, you guys have some affinity usually. Like, you guys have some connection together. You've seen each other a couple times. Maybe you had S3X a couple times. So that's good. Now, because you have all that, usually the girls is going to be eager to see you more and more. The girl is going to start getting attached, which is good. You want that. So when you're going to be talking to a couple of girls, whether in real life or online, you're going to get dates, okay? From these dates, you're going to get girls who are going to convert into a fuck buddy or into someone you want to see again. And you have some girls who might not be the right fit for you, might not be the right fit for your life. Maybe their personality sucks, whatever. There's going to be some girls who you're not compatible with. And if you say that you're compatible with every girl, you're probably not communicating the right way. So there's going to be girls you're not compatible with, and there's going to be girls that are going to be delighted to see you again, and you're going to be delighted to see them again. So that's good. Now, these girls that are compatible with you, you want to get them in your rotation, because once you find a girl that you like, and once you find a girl that you can see again and again, you don't want to stop cultivating options. That's the biggest mistakes that newbies do. Like, they find a girl, they date a girl, and for them, that's it. They stop cultivating options, they stop talking to other women, and they start coming from a frame of one-itis. Like, oh, this is my girl, this is the one, I like her, blah, blah, blah. And you know that's bullshit. So what you want to do is, meanwhile, while you date the girl that you like, you want to also date some other girls, cultivate some other options, talk to other women. You always want to keep your options open, because 1 is too close to none, 2 is too close to 1, 3 is too close to 2. So if 3 is too close to 2, if 2 is too close to 1, and if 1 is too close to 0, you want to have at least 3 or 4 that you're talking to at the same time. Minimum, at all times, you want to have 3 or 4 women that you're talking to at the same time and that you're seeing at the same time. Because as I said, 3 is too close to 2, 2 is too close to 1, and 1 is too close to 0. So you want to have multiple women, you want to have options. Because if you're not cultivating options, you're going to come from a place of scarcity. And the girls are going to feel that. They sense it. They kind of sense it when a man can't replace them, or when a man is relying on them as their only source of intimacy. Okay, so you want to be the guy who she can tell he has his options open, who she can tell he's seeing other women and he has some other women that he's talking to. And when you come from a frame like that, when you come from a place of abundance like that, ironically, women respect you more, and they're gonna value your attention and your time even more. So that's all in your advantage. Not only are you gonna have more options with women, but also women are gonna appreciate you more because they know deep inside that you could replace them like that. So whenever you start dating women, start cultivating options as well. Now, while you're doing that, if you don't want to waste time doing that, what you need to do is from the start, you want to establish a frame that you're a guy who values his time. You're a guy who doesn't have time to party all weekend and go to restaurants and wine and dine and all that. You don't have time to do that. You have a business to run, you have a team to manage, you're traveling, etc. You don't have time to do all this shit. So you have to come from a place of like extreme leadership where you are the man, your time is valuable, you don't have time to party. If she wants to see you, welcome, but she has to respect your time and she has to respect kind of your work schedule. And so whenever I date a girl, she knows that I have a business. She knows that I'm managing a team, etc. I don't have time to necessarily stay till 4 a.m. all the time. I don't have time to party every weekend. So she knows that if she wants to see me, it's probably gonna be at my place. And it's probably gonna be for 2-3 hours, and then she's gonna go back to her place. And that's not mean or anything. Actually, she values that time even more because she knows I'm scarce. She knows that she has a limited time with me. So she's gonna have as much fun with me in those 2-3 hours, and then she's gonna go back to her place, and that's it. And I'm gonna be able to work the next day, and I'm gonna be focused. And actually, having a couple women that you date every week is gonna make you more productive than having no girl. I truly believe that. Because having no girls is gonna start fucking up with your thoughts. Why do I have no girls? Why am I grinding all day and I have no girls, etc. Like, as men, we need women. And women can make us more productive if we do it in a way that's with moderation. Like, everything has to be with moderation. Personally, if you ask me, the optimal number of girls that you should have in your rotation is 4. And then what you can do is just get rid of the weakest link each time. So each time a girl annoys you, or maybe you don't want to see her again or whatever, you just stop seeing her, and instead you replace her with a new girl that you vibe with. So that's pretty much how I do it, and it's a pretty good life. So you just date a couple women and date new women on top of that, and then you get rid of the weakest link each time. You know, having a rotation of women doesn't take much time, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to maintenance. It all comes down to that. If a woman is high maintenance, which means that she always wants to party, she always wants to go to fancy restaurants, she always wants you to buy her shit, etc. Well, that's too high maintenance, and you can't keep up with that if you want to manage a business, or you want to focus on just like focus on yourself mostly. So you need to date women that are low maintenance. But most of the time, the same women who can be high maintenance with one guy can also be low maintenance with another guy. It all depends on the initial conditions that you've set with her. And that's why from the start, you gotta come from a strong frame of you're a business owner, or you have a strong career, you wanna achieve some great things in your life, you have big risky dreams, and you don't have time to just, you know, party all the time and have fun all the time. You also need to focus, and she needs to respect that. And you don't need to say that necessarily verbally, that it shows in your behaviors, it shows in your frame, in your demeanor. So you gotta establish from the start that your time is valuable, that you don't have time to, you know, just wine and dine, etc. all the time, and that you'd prefer that she comes to your place if she wants to see you. And if you establish those initial conditions like that, she's gonna respect that, and she's gonna get used to it. Now, you also need sometimes to party with her, etc., but you can do it rarely. Like, you can compromise like 5% of the time, but 95% of the time you don't need to do that. So that's my take on having rotations. Every man can have a rotation. Even the president of the United States can have a rotation of women if he wants to, but he's got to come from a strong frame of like, his time is valuable, she's only gonna come for a few hours and then go away. She has to be low maintenance because he's busy. And if he establishes the frame like that, and if he manages the rotation like that, he's gonna have time to date women. And as I said, all of you guys that are watching this, you have time to date at least 4 women a month. It's only gonna take you 15 to 30 minutes a day to have that. And it can take less, honestly. It can take less as well. It depends on if you want to focus mainly on online, on cold approach, on social circle. Like, there's so many ways that I teach on my programs. And that's why if you're serious and if you want to really get that handle this year and have an abundance of women, attract the woman you want, go on dates consistently, and have predictability, like have a process that gets you women predictably and efficiently, well, the Dating Accelerator program is the perfect fit for you. And that's the best program in the industry. So if you're serious about that and you really want to get this handled, click the link below. There's a link to schedule a call. We're going to have a call together. I'm going to take a look at your situation and I'm going to give you a game plan to get there. Okay, so if you're serious, schedule a call right now and I'll be happy to help. So that's the end of this video. That's a quick video on how to manage your girls and how to have a rotation. I go way deeper on that on my programs. And if you're serious, just schedule a call. Now, if you like this video, just put a thumb, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.